try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just hold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take your redemption, just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon, 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep on this evening. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing.
What's going on, race fans? Grandpa Thompson here with the Thunder Valley Racing League with some information for you for the end of Season 3. That's right, we have closed off Season 3 and ran the last race and had all the championship points dealt out to everybody and have determined the trophy winners and iRacing credit winners for this season, and I am here to announce those winners for you. Let's do a quick rundown of all of our series. First of all was the Mini Stock Series, sponsored by the Little Village Soap Company and John Dottle out there. We give a big shout out to John Dottle and the Little Village Soap Company for providing for us a really cool series that went for 15 weeks in the mini stocks and brought on a lot of new drivers into the Thunder Valley Racing League. And so a big shout out to all you guys for joining us here in the Thunder Valley Racing League and making it through that Little Village proving grounds. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of good races. Be sure to go and check out all the races here on the YouTube channel and look at all those, and because they're all there. And it was a lot of fun, a lot of side-by-side, a lot of good competition, and a lot of good drivers came out of it, and they're now racing in the Xfinity Series. So the Mini Stock Series, Little Village Proving Grounds, the Clean Driver Series. First place went to Mark Chapman. Second place went to Owen Bridges, and third place went to Dwayne Hopkins. So big shout out to those three drivers. They'll be getting a little something from the Little Village Soap Company and John Dottle and them. They'll send you a little something out. So here real soon, I'll get your addresses to them. So big shout out to you guys. Mark Chapman, Owen Bridges, and Dwayne Hopkins. First, second, and third place in the Little Village Soap Company Proving Ground Series. HHR, the Mike Heminger and Shane Harbin, the HHR Racing Series, helped us out with the Street Stock Clean Driver Series this season. Did a couple things. The Pole Setter Award, everybody got hit the pole. I actually got the first race in Charlotte. Managed to take home the pole for that one. But the pole for the other races got a little $5 iRacing credit hand down from HHR. And then the Clean Driver, the whole series, I believe, was Cody Ryan, I believe, who ended up being the clean driver of the HHR Racing Series. He ended up getting the big bonus from HHR and the Hemingers and Heminger and Harbin out there. So thanks, Mike and Shane, for helping us out with the Street Stock Series out there in the Clean Driver Series this season. So first place went to Mike Heminger. Still looking for an address, Mike. Oh no, I think I got Mike's address. Or I got one of them. One of y'all sent me your address. So Mike Heminger got first place. Shane Harbin got second, and yours truly, Grandpa Brent Thompson, took home third. So I will get myself a nice little third place trophy for Street Stocks. That was a lot of fun. The next series was the RHS Unlimited LLC Dirt Series. Now, it started out as the Lickety Slick Series. Shout out to Jamie Howell and the few guys that raced dirt with him. They decided that they wanted to go on and do their own league, and I wish them all the luck in the world. I hope they do really well. I hope they get lots of participation out there in their league, but they'll be racing dirt oval. But we switched over and got a new sponsor for our dirt ovals on Thursday nights, HHR and Slade Powell and his family. We want to give a big, huge shout out to Slade and his family, his parents out there that help him out there on the real life world, racing in a real world track and a real world race car. So a big shout out to Slade. Congratulations for getting your car out there and hitting the track in the real world and going to put on a show for all us out there. If you tune into the YouTube channel, we'll do our best to get Slade's races up on the channel. There is one up there. He participated in his first race in the dirt oval and managed to take a win home. And it's got the Thunder Valley Racing label right there on the side of that RHS race car. So we do appreciate that, Slade. That's a big deal for us. We can't say enough how much we appreciate you representing the league out there in the real world. So big shout out to him in the RHS Unlimited LLC Dirt Series. I took home first, yours truly, Grandpa, but I think the only reason I did was just I was consistent. I was at every single race. I didn't miss a race. And managed to get I think I got one win and a couple of, top five. So managed to get enough points, take home first. But Slade Powell took home second. If we'd have had two more races, I think he'd have got me. He'd had first place for sure. Jason Wooldridge took home third place. So that's your top three winners for the RHS Unlimited LLC Dirt Series. And we'll be racing that again next season, same night, Thursday night. We may be racing Late Model Limited, and then right after that, either the 305 Outlaws or maybe the Mini Sprint Outlaws. I'm not real sure yet. We'll let the league, the league, kind of decide on how we do that. We'll put up some polls and stuff. That one done. Culture Xfinity NASCAR Series. That was our big series this year. That was the main event. Every week on Friday night, we do the Culture Series. And I believe next season, 2026, is going to be sponsored by Culture. This season, they put up a big, nice, fancy advertising budget, so we were able to really do some cool things for the drivers. And the first three drivers took home trophies, first, second, and third place from the RBC Trophies Company. So we'll get trophies out to the first three drivers, which was John Dottle, the Throttle Hopper. John Dottle, I believe he's the leader of the Throttle Hopper gang. He took home that Culture Xfinity NASCAR Series trophy, first place, with a mile of points. Nobody was going to catch him. By the time there was three races left at the end of the season, I think he had it pretty much locked down. So John Dottle was the first place winner, so he's going to take home the championship trophy. Jonathan Howell and Jamie Howell. Jonathan, the son of Jamie. Jonathan's going to take home second, and Jamie is taking home third in the Xfinity. They did a real good job this year, hanging in there and getting some good top five finishes, top three finishes. I think Jamie may have won a couple. Jonathan may have won a couple himself. So they did a real good job out there. They're going to take home second and third in the Xfinity Culture Series. The list for payouts, I'll do that here at the end, and I'll get it up here in a minute, and we'll do the top 10 payouts for that one, because there was a Culture payout at the end of this series. I'm going to see if I can find it. I've got it on here somewhere. There it is right there. Let's see if I can open this up real quick. No, we'll have to open it with that. There we go. Our payouts for the Culture Dispensary series this season, because what happened was we run a normal advertising thing with all of our people. They pay a one-time deal if they want to advertise the entire series, and that's what Culture did. They decided they wanted to ad for the entire series on every show, so they paid a certain amount. But then when they saw the first couple of shows and realized how much fun it was, and they wanted to kick in a little extra, so what they did was made an extra contribution to go towards the payouts for the drivers. So the top 10 drivers going to give a big shout out to Culture. If you get a chance, top 10 drivers, shoot them out an email or go to their Facebook page and let them know your number and tell them thanks, because they are on Facebook under Culture Dispo in Shakota, Oklahoma. So just look them up and send a message and give them your number and tell them you're from Throttle Hopper or from Thunder Valley, and that you're letting them know that you took home some iRacing credits from this season. So John Dottle in the first place going to take home $25. Jonathan Howell's going to take home $20. Jamie Howell's going to take home $15. Christopher Wolford is in fourth place, finished in fourth place, so he'll take home $10 in iRacing credits. James Thurman, and I believe James Thurman and Ward Fisher were tied for points, but James Thurman had a win during the series, so he ended up in the fourth position, or in the fifth place, with $9 in credits. Ward Fisher's going to take home $6. I get $5 myself. I managed to somehow come out of that whole thing in seventh, just from being consistent. Eighth place is going to Mike Heminger. He'll get 4. Chad Thompson, my brother, the Okie Bud man, ended up with 436 points. He's in ninth. He'll take home $3. And the final winner there, the number 10th place, was Paul, the Big Deal Majifka, with 430 points. So he'll take home $3 at the 1st of November when all the payouts go out. That's when everybody will receive all those. So big shout out to Culture and Dispensary in Chakota, Oklahoma, and RBC Trophies for helping out with our big series this year. Those winners. Let's see here. What was the? Okay, let's get over here to K Factor. The next series was the K Factor Saturday night. So Saturday night we ran SK Modifieds. Right in the beginning of the season, it was really great. We had a little bit of a a league thing happen, and a couple of the leagues branched off from us and became 2 more other leagues, which is great. I think that's awesome. The more leagues we have in iRacing, the more there is for people to do. I do hope that both the Throttle Hopper gang and the Lickety Slicks gang do well out there. But yeah, so the K Factor Saturday nights, after the leagues kind of went off and did their own things, other 2 leagues, we lost a few drivers, so the Saturday nights fell off as far as participation, so we just didn't get a lot of participation. But that being said, Ward Fisher and the K Factor Designs Company, Metal Designs, have awards for the top 10 drivers in that series. The top 3 drivers will get to choose from a few custom awards that I think Ward has already put up in Discord. So if you haven't chosen one of those already, and you're one of the 3 top drivers, which would have been myself, Mike Heminger, and Cody Ryan. So Mike Heminger and Cody Ryan need to contact Ward Fisher and choose one of the customized special prizes that he has for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd to get sent to you. And then, of course, the top 10 in that series, minus myself, Chad, and Ward Fisher, and I've got a list that I'll get together and put on Discord of everybody that's going to get those. But we'll be sending out a custom bottle opener that's already been sent out by Ward. We have them here ready to go. They're packaged up. We just got to put names and addresses on them and pop them in the mail. So we're just waiting for the names and addresses of the top 10 finishers in the K Factor series. I believe I put up a list. Let me see if I put a list up. I'm not sure. If I didn't, I will make sure I get a list up today of all the K Factor winners. Oh yeah, I did. I've got Jamie and Jonathan's. Let's see here. Brian Smith. I've got Dwayne Hopkins, I believe. Johnny Thunder, Steve Clark, Shane Harbin, Corey Gildner, James Thurman, and Richard Young. Those are the other drivers that are getting a reward from K Factor. So if you are on Discord, go to the SK Modified News channel, those people that I mentioned, and be sure to DM me your mailing address so that I can get these little awards to you. They're really cool. I've got one up here somewhere. I could probably show it. To you. It's up there up on my shelf, up there on my trophy shelf. But yeah, make sure you get me your addresses if you're on that list. Let's see, back up here to our finishing list, because the last series we had that we ran this season was the Heats. LMS. LMS was also didn't do very well. It kind of fell off at the end. Probably not going to give a lot of trophies out for those. There wasn't very many drivers in there, and there wasn't very much of a way to keep competition with it. We started out with it on Friday nights after the late nights on Fridays after the Culture Series, but we just couldn't get a turnout. It was just everybody was so tired after the long 150-mile race that we moved it to Sundays, hoping it would work there, and still same thing, just didn't get much of a turnout. So the short track racing next season, we'll kind of figure out what we're going to do with it. We may run it earlier in the day, maybe on a Saturday or Sunday, and run 2 races back to back, short track SK and the LMS. But we'll make the decision when we get to next season. I do want to hear from all you guys, so if you're out there and you're one of the league members, make sure you're letting me know what you want to race, when you want to race it, that kind of thing. So I at least have an idea. I can't make everybody happy all the time, but I'll do my best to make most of the league happy most of the time. So, hey, I'm Grandpa Thompson. That is our rundown for the winners for this season. We'll do another video real soon as we get closer to next season on what we're doing. So those are the winners. I appreciate everybody for showing up. I really do. There's no league without the drivers. So you guys keep coming in. Keep letting your friends know. I'll keep doing recruitment races. I'll keep doing the advertising posters. I'll keep doing videos of letting people know we're out there. You keep coming to the YouTube channel. We're so close to getting monetized and being able to do some really cool things for everybody in the league. Know this, that the way we do things here in Thunder Valley is if the Thunder Valley League is able to bring anything into the league as far as prizes and rewards, we pass those things on to the drivers. We don't make money doing this at all. It's all about having fun and making sure there's a world for you guys to race in. So I'm Grandpa Thompson, and more than important than anything else, get a win in real life, because I will see you at the finish line. Good luck. Get a win.